Ladies and gentlemen, we got another manager of a bank denying a person to cash a check. Check this out. Bank denies black doctor's first check for new job. A black doctor denied by bank when cashing check. Check this out.
Black medical doctor, she goes to cash her check, to deposit it actually, open up a bank account. Well,
and remember, ladies and gentlemen, remember the guy that was working, hard your job, working warehouse, and the bank manager says, well, this check is fake. 2 months ago, to another black person that was working hard, got paid when to cash the check.
It didn't happen the way she wanted it to happen. Let's put up her picture. Okay.
Okay, right here.
That is Dr. Malika Mitchell Stewart.
Malika Mitchell Stewart.
Dr. Stewart says she just finished her residency on December 18th, 2021.
Okay.
She went to Chase's First Colony Bank to open an account and deposit $16,000. It was a check from her new job at Valley Oaks Medical Group.
Doctors get paid good money.
She's a doctor. She's working hard.
Yes.
She has a special moment. She wants to open up the account.
Exactly.
According to the lawsuit, staff members at the bank asked peculiar questions about the validity of her check and her employment as a doctor. They did not believe she was a medical doctor. As soon as Dr. Mitchell Stewart showed employees at First Colony Branch her check, they immediately treated her like a criminal.
Like a criminal?
The suit
What
states. Mitchell Stewart said bank employees denied her services and said the check.
There we go. Another
fraudulent.
Check. Fake check.
But it was not.
It was not fake.
She told ABC 13, and I quote, "It was an unfortunate situation. They took my special moment away. I felt like a criminal. I've never done anything
like that black guy
in order to get a Texas medical license or a medical license at all. You have to have a clean record. You have to go to school for so many years."
They just didn't care.
And they just didn't care. They didn't respect that. They didn't respect my credentials.
They don't respect my credentials.
I'm going to split hairs here, okay? Because the young lady is learning a very important lesson about racism in America.
Yeah.
They don't give a damn what degree you have. They actually do respect their credentials. If you were a white woman with those credentials, hell, they may have given you an extra $16,000 when you opened up that bank account. But you didn't fit the narrative. You didn't fit the stereotype. You were outside of their normative understanding of academia and race, the brilliance of black excellence. You don't fit the mold here. Obviously, your check is fraudulent and you're a criminal. Now, I hope, Dr. Mitchell Stewart, that you have come to the realization that your credentials will not save you from racism.
Oh, by the way, there's another video which I'm going to cue after this one's done. Same story about this doctor.
When it comes down to it,
so we're not done with this.
Status, how much money you make, what kind of degree you have. For many in America, they try to obtain these things because they think they will gain acceptance into a white male dominated power structure. My job is to uproot it, to destroy it, to call it out every time I see it. Her attorney, Justin Moore, added a quote and said, Dr. Mitchell Stewart showed proof of identification. She showed proof that she was a doctor by presenting a business card.
Yeah.
She even called employees from her medical group to confirm who she was.
Yeah.
Was that the equivalent to? She showed them her freedom papers.
She always saying
she had to
show her credentials that she's not lying.
Her freedom papers. Now, let me show you how insane this is. That $16,000 check she worked for.
She worked hard for that check.
They're so racist that they won't even let her give them money. You got to understand the irony here. She's not there to get money from them. She's there depositing the $16,000 check.
And say,
she's
hold on $16,000. Keep it safe. She wasn't asking for money back.
And they are so extreme in their bias against her, they have now treated her as a criminal. It gets deeper. ABC 13 reached out to Chase Bank officials, sent back the following statement and said, "We take this matter very seriously.
Yeah, I bet they do.
Damn, Chase. Very? Well, we're working with something here then, and are investigating the situation. We have reached out to Dr. Mitchell Stewart to better understand what happened and apologize for her experience. We've seen it before. It's called banking while black. This woman had proper ID,
So your address,
proper check.
driving
She
while
showed her
black.
business card, showed her medical license.
Walking
She showed
while
all
black.
of this, right? It wasn't enough. Racism is real. Rayvana?
Yeah, I mean, this story just immediately made me think of a couple years back. I got a check from one of my scholarships for school and I had to deposit it. And at the time I was working in a summer camp with kids. It was like 90 kids. It was chaotic. I'm leaving work, going to the bank, sweatpants on, paint all over my shirt. I had Cheetos in my hair. And I go to deposit this check. They ask for my ID. They take the money. That's it. That's all they asked for was my ID.
Yeah.
Nothing. And I mean, I was out of breath. I looked gross, and I'm walking in with a relatively big check. They didn't second guess it.
No question.
Yeah.
No questions asked. Just, can I see your ID? Which is
Exactly
standard.
standard procedure.
And they deposit it. No problem. I mean, this
I've
is
been there before.
just blatant
I mean, I
racism.
look like
and the fact
scrub,
that
get a nice check.
she
I
never should
look
have had to
I look like
show
crap.
her business card.
You know,
She
get a
never
nice
should
check
have had
from
to
my
have
place,
called
just
the
say, "Can I see
employees in
your
her
ID?"
medical
Yeah.
group. But she did,
say,
and they
"Can I-"
still looked her in her face and said,
say,
"This isn't you.
No, your check
We
is
won't
fake.
take this check." But what they were really saying
you're
was,
like a criminal.
"You are black. We can't believe that you would have this type of money."
It's not the fact
don't
you're
want
saying, "Oh, you're
and it's
black."
just
There's no
heinous
way
and
you can have this
so-
job. There's no
so
way you can have this,
dehumanizing, and
get this kind of money.
all
You look like a
solidarity with her.
criminal.
I feel
Because all
very
black people are criminals.
unfortunate that she
Wrong.
had to go through this heinous racist situation, and I hope that she gets everything she deserves from this lawsuit.
Well, we're going to do what we can to make sure we expose it and that
I'm gonna
the
swear,
bank
like I
does
said.
the right thing by her in the future if she chooses to
But hang on a
continue to
second.
bank with them. My recommendation to the good doctor, find your
Remember when she said about a lawsuit? I'm gonna swear. Give me a second. Let me cue this up. Here we go. Okay. All right. But anyways, yeah. Remember you said about the lawsuit? Well, guess what? Here's another clip. We got more on this situation. This doctor sues J.P. Morgan Chase Bank for refusing to deposit check. Here we go.
A black doctor is suing J.P. Morgan Chase Bank after refusing to deposit her check.
Yeah, $16,000 check.
$10,000. Now, the doctor says the bank employees told her they were uncomfortable depositing the check, thinking that she was
uncomfortable. They didn't believe she was a doctor. They didn't believe that she could have experience, high qualification job. And they said her check was fake.
And the lawsuit, Derek.
Tashani, Dr. Malika Mitchell Stewart never thought that just after finishing medical school that she would be accused of a crime that would have ruined her career. The bank has apologized, but now Dr. Mitchell Stewart is suing for at least $1 million on the basis of discrimination. Her hard work and years of studying had finally paid off. Dr. Malika Mitchell Stewart graduated from the University of Texas's medical school and got a $16,000 bonus check to start working. But everything changed, she says, when she went to open a new account and deposit her bonus check at this Chase Bank in Sugar Land, Texas, back in December. Dr. Mitchell Stewart describes how the teller reacted.
She looked at the check and then she kind of looked at me and then looked back at the check and just started asking a lot of different questions, just like what I do for a living, how old I was.
The questions confused That's the none of the business, what she does for a
the
living, how old
employee
she
thought it
was,
was a fake
where she goes to
I'm
school.
getting
That's
just
none of
really
their
anxious,
business.
you know, kind of upset, frustrated, just to be questioning the validity of the check. I'm concerned. I'm like, what's going on? Like, I just got this check for my job.
Dr. Mitchell Stewart says another employee who she thought was a manager also told her they would not deposit the check.
I was very confused, tried to ask her questions like, why not? And then she really just, in the end, just kept saying, I just feel uncomfortable. No real valid reason, no true explanation.
That's when she says she left the bank.
For them to take my special happy moment away was so unfortunate, and it really was frustrating and disappointing.
In a statement to BNC, Chase Bank says, we take customer experience very seriously. We have apologized to Dr. Mitchell Stewart.
It wasn't really true like sympathy or empathy for a person that, you know, you would expect to have like truly like apologetic, like really concerned.
Dr. Mitchell Stewart wants money for emotional distress and Chase Bank to be held accountable.
We want Dr. Mitchell Stewart to be made whole from experiencing these injuries at the hands of Chase. What she experienced caused great distress, and she's still living with that. And we need her to, get everything that she's owed from this lawsuit.
The new doctor says she wants justice for everyone.
Let it be known that it's not accepted that, any person that works for Chase should have any kind of racial biases or treat people how I was treated.
Exactly. That's the problem with the society
Stewart
today.
says
Racism
she wants
is
a
real.
more sincere
So,
apology, and that she tells me she chose Chase because she thought it was.
and I hate to say this,
Johnny.
but I think it's bleeding
Derek,
true. All
to
lives
avoid
don't
all
matter until
this,
Black Lives
the check
Matter.
could have been deposited with the funds put on hold until the transaction was verified at both banks. Any word on why that didn't happen?
Yeah, so that's mentioned actually in the lawsuit. And Dr. Mitchell Stewart tells me that she says that when the actual branch manager apologized, after that, the branch manager went on to say that Chase can refuse service to anybody they want without justification. Tashani.
All right,
But that's
Derek,
stupid as well. I see something like that. We can
do
refuse
also want to make note that
service like
JP
that.
Morgan Chase sponsors a segment and 1 hour of BNC. All right, thanks, Derek.
But here's the thing I'm going to touch up before I get out of here. No person should ever be excluded or denied the service because of the race, religion, or their background. Period. With that said, I'm out here. Mike, drop. Peace out. Take care of yourself and each other.